Alrighty, welcome to some more example solves, and we'll start out again with two white cross solves. Probably what I'll do here is try and do a white cross without doing any regrips. So this isn't going to be like, I guess, the most efficient white cross, but it's going to be the one with the least regrips. So I'll do something like this. So our pieces are there, and up here and down here. So I can do something like white R prime, U, white R, U prime, white R prime, U prime, white R. Like that. That would be fairly quick to execute in a solve. Then I would go ahead and do these two. Then these two. Like that. Then these two, which popped up, which was quite nice. And then finally these two. Now I can do an OLLCP. So this is an OLLCP case where I've got these two stickers the same and these two stickers the same on top. So I can go U prime R2 U, and then rotate, and then do U, white R, U prime, white R prime U, white R, U, white R prime, like that, and then we have a U permutation plus AUF. Okay, again, a pretty easy white cross, actually a very easy white cross. So if we do from this angle, D2 RDR, that'll solve our white cross, and these two pieces won't be affected. So I'll go ahead and solve these two. As I was doing that, I have these two, which I can insert like so. And these last two pairs are super easy. So I just did a Y rotation, and then I see that inserting this pair into the back first will set these two up just to an RU R prime case. Like that. I should know the COLL for this, but I don't. The OLLCP for this, but I don't. So I'm just going to do the normal OLL, and then I've got J permutation. Like that. Okay, looking at this scramble, this block here looks kind of useful, so we'll see if we can do anything with that. I think we probably can. So if we do something just like, if we go D, U prime, R, and then, just trying to think of the best way to actually do this and these two. If we do something like F, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime F2 R. I don't know if that's the best solution. That's the best I could think of off the top of my head in this limited time. Maybe if I inspected for longer, I could think of something different, and feel free to let me know in the comments if you think there's a nicer way of doing that extended cross. I don't know necessarily if that was the best thing to do. I guess I would have turned reasonably quickly on it, so it wasn't the worst thing to do by all means. So next pair was probably these two. U prime, R, U prime, R prime, R prime, U prime, R. Then I'll go for these two. And so probably what I'll do is U prime, and then I want to orient this edge. So I'll do U, R prime, U prime, and then insert these two, like that. And then I'll do these two. Then I'll do OLLCP. I mean COLL, sorry. And then a H permutation. Like that. Okay, looking at this scramble, I see that we can do an R prime to solve this cross edge and this F2L edge, and this F2L corner is down here. Unfortunately, this edge is in this position, but I think we can turn fast enough and have a decent enough solution where it's worth it to do this extended cross. So if you do R prime, and then white R, U2, white R prime, and then U, white R, U prime, white R prime, D2, like that, to do that extended cross. Then I'll go for this F2L pair, so R, U2, R prime, L, U, L prime, like that. Then I'll probably go for either these two or these two. I think in this position, I'd probably go for these two, because it didn't require a rotation. But if you look closely, there probably was an argument for doing the other F2L pair, because it would have left a 3-move insert for this for the fourth one. But anyways, I've done it in this order now. Then I'll rotate and do that. Now I should know the OLLCP for this, but I don't again. So I'll just do OLL and then PLL, like that. Okay, last solve in this video. And seems like orange is going to be a reasonable option. White's also pretty good because all the edges are oriented, but let's just go with orange in this case. So we'll just do something like wide R, wide U, U prime, R prime, F, like that. Unfortunately, the first F2L pair is going to require a rotation, so I'll probably do something like U prime. Oh, I guess I did see this one as well, these two back here, but I probably wouldn't have seen that in a solve. So I can do U prime, R, U, R prime, and then insert that. Then I've got these two. Now comes the tricky part. So let's say I'm in this orientation. Probably what I want to do is rotate like this. So I've got my last two F2L slots on the right, and then think of a way to actually orient all of our last layer edges. So probably, yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky. If I take this edge out of the back, right, and insert this one into the back right slot, so U prime, R prime, U prime, R, then that leaves me all these red edges on top, and I can insert these two, like that. And now when I rotate, all my edges will be oriented like that. And then I have a ZBLL. So this is just F, double sexy F prime, and then sexy sledge, like that.